Hello everybody, this is Talon99x9. We are playing Direwolf20's 1.20 mod pack for Minecraft, and we are continuing with Botania. So, whoop, too many times. There we go. What we did last time is we made a pure daisy, which is used to make living rock, living wood, and with that, we made a mana spreader with a living wood and a mana pool with a living rock. We also, I should probably bring that to the other side of this wall because I could probably put water in that corner. Or, I mean, I did put it there. Could just make a pedestal room. But we have a pedestal which we made, well, we made that flower with and these flowers, and now we're going to continue. What do we have in here for? Wow, it is barely full. All right. I bet if I do this the ugly way. Fuck it. I don't know if that makes it faster or probably look at the book, see if that makes any difference whatsoever. Act as a liquid-based passive generator as they suck up any still water at the same production. Doesn't say if it's faster with two sources than one. So, but based on the fact that this is going so slow, there we go. Look at that, he's pumping it out now. All right. Back to the book. Runic altar. So it wants me to build the runic altar before it does anything else. Mana manipulation. Mana void. Mana void, in layman's terms, is a grave for mana. Any mana poured into this block will simply vanish into the void and never be seen again. I don't know why you'd need that. I have never had an abundance of mana and been like, I need to get rid of it. So, what could be an easier way to transport mana over large distances than attaching the mana pool to a minecart? Simple, similar to other types of carts in most aspects. Making a mana cart with any mana in it will lose all mana. Transferring mana between a cart and a pool is done with a mana pump. Well, I don't know if I'm going to use that. Ooh, backspace. That's useful. Functional flora. See, this is when we get some cool stuff. So, functional flora. That is a messed up page. They do things. Redstone root for redstone control. Some functional flowers use redstone root in their creation. These flowers affect and can be toggled by redstone signals. Okay. What else we got? Flower shrinking. You can shrink a flower. Some functional flower. Oh, it needs an alchemical catalyst, which probably needs the runic. Oh, it's just a recipe. So the smaller flower has a smaller area of effect. Modulating delay. Many functional flora interact with dropped items, certain soil. So the better the soil, the larger the delay before it does anything with an item. The malevolent flower twists any mana provided to slowly inflict harm on any living beings, save for players. So this would be something for like a mob farm. I've seen people use it for like a boss farm too. They've just put Bella Thorns around edges and it just deals damage. Bergamute. Anyone who ever attempted ranching knows cacophonous din emitted by herds of animals. Luckily, the bergamute deafens such dins, absorbs sound energy emitted in close radius around itself, converting it into trace amounts of mana and dispersing it harmlessly. It halves the volume of sound within reach, and the effect is stacked with other nearby. Horns or drums will not break blocks within its range. That's interesting. Adult animals. Ah, like a cattle farm or a chicken farm or something like that. All right. The Ring of Magnetization also picks. Oh. Oh. Okay, cool. So this, you can make a Ring of Magnetization later on. And this will counter it within a certain radius. So if you want to protect drops on the ground, let's say I had a field of the Endoflames, and I want to drop coal for them, I could plant this in the middle, and it would make it so that the Ring of Magnetization does not pick anything up. I can just drop all the coal and walk away, and it would not magnetize to me. Oh, space. There we go. Hovering hourglass. I don't need to go through everything in the book. Mana pylon. Setting one adjacent to an enchanting table as if it was a bookshelf will dramatically increase the power of the table. Just 2 pylons. Enough to make the table a level. Wow. I mean, you can use a whole bunch of leather and paper and wood to make a bunch of bookshelves, or you can use 4 iron and turn them into Manasteel, and 2 diamonds and turn it into mana diamonds, or gold and make it instant. Like, I guess your choice. That seems like an expensive alternative, but I mean, if you don't have paper or cows nearby. This is what I wanted. A pasture seed. So any living wood. And then take some grass and throw it in there. Did I get any? Is it day? It's not day. All right. I'm actually excited. I didn't think they still had this in the pack. So, oh, And hopefully there's enough mana in there. It looked like there was. Alright, do I have enough living wood? I don't think I have enough living wood. Let's go back to that recipe here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's going to use everything I just made. You know what? Let's go get some wood. There we go. Are you on singles? You're on singles. I don't need you precise, though. Can I? Not what I intended to use this for, but wow. All right. Wood. I wanted wood. Yeah, I just filled my inventory. Oh, you know what? For now, let's do that. Oh, so because of the snow we put on this last time, this is a cool effect. The cold thing. We has an interesting effect on water. This saved my life once. I was actually messing around before I got into this pack. In to recording this, I did this in a different game, and I was trying to find amethyst, and I drove deep underwater, and there was no way I was going to make it up, and there was no way I was going to make it down, but the laser could reach the ground. And it made a tunnel all the way up. Gravel is a problem. There's my way out. I wanted more wood. I got more wood. That was a horrible sidetrack, and now I made a big icy mess. Just crafting recipe. Now, what this should do, I don't know how the range on this, so I might mess up my bamboo. If I come over here, doesn't pop the flowers. Huh. They changed it. It used to pop flowers. I used to actually use it for popping the mystical flowers. I wonder if the drum is different. But yeah, now you can... No more grass. Oh, let's try it on the mystical flowers. Oh, it does harvest mystical flowers. Interesting. Oh, those are cyclic. I wonder if they're just not coded. If I go over to Minecraft flowers. Yeah, it pops the Minecraft flowers. Okay. Thermal cultivation, we'll keep that. We'll keep that. Don't need sushi. Need growth craft. There. All right, let's go. I found the bee, I heard. All right, let's go back. It's dark. My wonderful feral flare lanterns. All right. Dude. I know if you look at the inventories, I probably got stuff in both. And as soon as I decide to make some thermal and other machines, I will get up there. I will make a refined storage. Yeah. Um. It is so slow. It's a painful trickle. Yeah. I mean, it's 3 days worth of a slow trickle versus if you forget to do these guys, if you don't automate them in some way, then nothing happens. So at least for 3 days, you get something from the hydrangea. It's not what I wanted. I want the book. Adjust for leaves. Okay. Adjust for snow. Oh, variants. Okay. You could go leaf harvesting. Just derp. Like if your leaves aren't decaying fast enough, like we have leaf decay on, so they just pop when there's nothing supporting them. Um, or if you want to get rid of a whole bunch of snow. I don't know if that just is the layer of snow on top or if it actually does snow blocks, but don't have enough snow around to experiment. So a living bow, I think this is better than a regular bow. It needs management. Due to its sturdier construction, it lasts longer than a normal bow. It'll also repair itself using mana, the same way Manasteel tools do. So this is an instance where I think if you had a mana tablet, it would just constantly repair until the mana's gone from the tablet. Um, a whole bunch of cool things here. Ugh, keep doing that. Sorry. Was that mystical items or natural apparatus? It was mystical items, and I did it again. Intro to trinkets. Let's do that. Trinkets, also curios, baubles, or charms, are accessible accessories that offer all sorts of different things. All right, they can warn. So there's multiple things. I think baubles is in this one, but they also have curios or trinkets depending on which mod pack is installed, and it should work with all of them. A band of mana. Oh, that will also that. Yeah. Putting a mana tablet on a Manasteel ring makes the tablet wearable. So instead of it sitting here in your inventory, it sits here as a ring or a bracelet. It'd be cool if it was a necklace. I think that a mana necklace would be better, but correction, dexterous motion, magnetization. What does that require? It requires a magnetizing lens, which requires a mana lens, iron, and gold. I did it again. You know what? Mana lens. I can use glass or a glass pane. That's good to know. And Manasteel. So it needs a whole bunch of iron. Here. Let's. It's 15 iron. I believe I should have panes of glass still in here. Stop it. Yeah, gave me all four. Awesome. And I believe it was this way. Gives me a mana lens. And I needed a piece of gold, iron, gold, mana lens. Then I needed to put it. Hmm. Hmm. So I'm gonna need one more. I believe it was. That. I don't think it just works. I think it needs. Ooh. Oh, there we go. Rings. It fits in a ring. No, it needs mana first. Hold on. Ooh. Wait. Wait. Oh, it does work. And it didn't need mana? Ooh. I thought it needed mana before. Now, if I'm right, I should be able to drop this and crouch, and it won't come to me. Cool. There's a little bit of a delay, but I can deal with that. Actually, I am curious if this can be used. Greater Ring of Magnetization. It requires Terra Steel, which requires terrestrial. Yeah, it's a higher version of that. Requires a lot of space. Well, we've probably done a few things already. Let's look at Botania. What does it want? Noise. Craft a cacophium to wildly infuriate your foes. Trinket, and wear it. Really wants me to make that minecart thing. Those are challenges. I think these require more to do. So, create a mana enchanter to have better control over enchanting. Create a runic altar. The runic altar unlocks all of this stuff. Like, conjure terra steel. Yeah. Believe the runic altar requires space, so and it's going to take up one of my pearls. Like it requires mana. It sucks in a whole bunch of stuff, so yeah. It says point to right here. It says to wait. Yeah, point a spreader within the supply of mana at the altar and let the mana flow. Your wand will show you the progress. Let's 1, 2, 3. Can't do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the center. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's better. All right. I know. It's gross. It's ugly. It'll work. Yeah, I feel like I messed up somewhere. Oh yeah, that is too far back. I have to fix that later. Oh, I never found that Enderman. I was hoping not to waste an Ender Pearl. But we are going to grab an Ender Pearl. Look down. And now I have a Mana Pearl. We need a new crafting bench. And then there are 3,000 recipes for the crafting bench. Let's not do that. Let's that one. What is that? Advanced. So it just needs one stick. What is that? Saves inventory. Oh, wow. How worth it is that? No, I'll forget. I should have picked up sticks. You know, I usually play with the music off, so hearing some of the music is interesting. Now, should be able to come in here, do this, and then say Runic Altar. Oh, apparently you can use a mana diamond too. Alright, let's put this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right in the center. As long as I don't put anything in the way, I should be able to just get right to it. I don't have any petals hanging around. Plenty of gray flowers now, though. Okay. Alright, I gotta find this guy. Grabbing my notes. Oh, it is a rat guy. Oh, he'll take bones. He'll take gas tears for 1 emerald. Wow. Contaminated food. What will he give me? Remove plague. Oh, it's a 25% chance to remove plague. It's not a guarantee. Has a 100 chance of removing plague. Interesting. Go away. Probably have what we need now. I should probably just harvest that crystal and fill in that hole. Oh, I don't know if I ever showed off. I think I did. Oh wait, no. Random thing. This guy right here is a hole filler. And now I have some creeper holes around. And it's getting dark. Alright. Let's find an actual dirt creeper hole. This might work. You just fill in the hole. Done. I believe it's called a hole filler. It's right here. They have different sizes, different variations. Like this one fills with water, this one with lava. Hole filler light. Alright. Dark. Hole filler slice. It looks like it uses, is it gravel or cobble? Places a single layer. Layer depends on the block face hit. So hole filler choice. Fills 500, fills 500, speed 100 blocks a second, 500 blocks, 100 blocks a second. Okay. Smart. Anyways, I was just using the basic one. It is, I mean, you use clay or slime ball, 4 pieces of dirt. Slime ball obviously creates more, and I'll be able to create slime balls as soon as I get machines going. Okay, well, let's come in here and still not true. Okay. Spreader should be a basic mana spreader. Oh, we need copper. We need copper. Copper's in the top one. I'm gonna need a room with storage drawers. Wait, give me that back. So it's automatically filled. It's aiming there, but it will not empty until there's something in here to do. So it will not just transfer all your mana over here for no reason. So now that we have that, it'll talk to us about Manasteel. it needs this monstrosity. This is a place where you might want that flower that would disable the mana ring. It looks like you just toss everything on top of it and it makes it, and picking anything up halts that progress, wastes the mana. You toss a pearl, a diamond, and, well, a mana pearl, a mana diamond, and a Manasteel. There's a lot of mana that goes into this, and then it creates Terra Steel, which is a stronger version of their metal. That is required to unlock more things. Is there anything else I find useful in here? I mean, making that mana tablet thing would have been cool. Oh, a trinket case. Sojourner sash. Traverse lots of terrain, sometimes proving hassle. Uses a trickle of mana to buff the wearer's movement speed, jump height, and fall damage resistance. It also allows non-sneaking wearer to step up 1 block gaps as if they were stairs. What would it take to do that? It needs, was it that one? It needs earth and air. That's convenient. They're right next to each other. Feather, string, mana powder, any carpet, and Manasteel. Either a red or brown mushroom, a block of coal, stone, mana dust, and Manasteel. Makes 2 each. Don't need 2. You need 1 of each. Manasteel. That makes the sash, so that's actually a belt. And that is what I would probably want the mana ring for. That's a lot of mana, a lot of iron. A little bit right now, but next I might just start making machines off camera and make a room and go over what I did, just because it's a little boring if I have to go get more items and process everything. But I could demonstrate how it works, show recipes. All right. If you found this episode useful or enjoyable, please like and subscribe. Put a comment in the bottom, down below. Have a nice day.